we thought.
I'm currently recording.
Lauren said watching movies.
Lauren said.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, do you know what I made the other day? I don't know if I
It's
can
called Lauren
find
and
it.
she sucks.
What if we just rip off something? It's like.
Lauren, as
What
the
do you think?
main star of Lauren Hates Film, what did you think of The Holiday?
I think it was a good like classic rom-com that was like 40 minutes too long.
Well, like an hour too long.
I
It's
was
a
like,
long ass.
okay, I was like, cool, this is getting into it. We're learning about the characters. And then it was just Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz talking to themselves for like 20 minutes. I was like, God, they need to get this exposition out there. But yeah, other than that, I enjoyed the thing. The old man, best part of the film.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
he's so
100%.
love that old man.
Yeah, for
he's
sure.
so cute.
When I was so pissed off when Jack Black was talking over him to Emily Blunt during his speech, I'm like, she has waited for this since she's known. Well, not for years, because she's known this man.
Emily Blunt.
Oh,
To Emily Blunt.
Kate
I missed
Winslet.
that.
Kate Winslet.
did I say Emily Blunt? I meant Kate
It's
Winslet.
a damn good start, man.
White woman, you know what I mean?
British there.
They're both British.
British
Yeah,
and female.
Kate Winslet went down with the Titanic. That's why he's like.
Dead, mate.
Sure, bootleg one where Leo survives.
And yeah, when he was talking over the old guy speaking at his speech, I was like, well, fuck you, this guy's talking.
Yeah.
And you could tell, I can't say Emily Blunt there. Kate Winslet was like, yeah, cool, yeah, well, let's go out.
What do you mean, best friend?
Yeah.
I'm annoyed we never found out what he. I know he's not a real character, but there's an Oscar sitting on his desk, and I'm like, what the fuck does he win his Oscar for? I know he's not real.
Oh, I know.
I know he didn't make
Yeah.
anything, but I was
Writing
like, what's the
something.
Oscar for?
Yeah, right, something probably.
Yeah, but I was like, what? They could have just been like, oh, he
Yeah, screenplay.
wrote this film, or just made
What,
it real.
what,
Yeah.
what did you think of the movie trailer guy coming in
Oh,
like, once an hour?
What? I don't
Oh, yeah.
understand.
It's only in the
It's only for Cameron Diaz, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
So out of
if
pocket.
this is your like paralysis demon,
Well, it's
please
like
get out of your
it's
job
it's
board.
because she
Her
can't switch
internal
off,
monologue as
isn't it?
well.
Yeah.
It's because she can't switch off from work, and like,
Yeah,
she's,
yeah.
even though she's trying to distance herself, she
I
still
mean,
just
At
can't.
such random points, I was like,
So weird.
I mean, it's some may believe this is your favorite film of all time, or one of them.
Me?
Is that yeah? Is that right?
Is it your favourite
Yeah.
film of all time?
It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite like Christmas films. Okay, I love Christmas films, but I
It's not
watch it every year, like multiple times.
It's not Christmas.
film at Christmas.
Christmas.
Oh, my Christmas.
It's not a Christmas film.
Christmas. They skip over the
Absolutely
Christmas
nothing
Day.
filmed at Christmas.
Like the most
Yeah.
celebration.
Is it
we
more?
get
Is it more a
really-
New Year's film?
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
mostly in the build up to Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they
It's
don't
like that
Honestly,
was
just a
week
snowy
before-
film.
Yeah, they have a it's a Hanukkah film, arguably.
Yeah.
It's a
Hanukkah
Hanukkah
Maybe we
There's a
need-
Hanukkah film.
Maybe we need more Hanukkah films. Maybe that's what we're getting here.
That's true. That's
Are there any?
Okay.
How many Hanukkah films?
I don't know
are
any
Prince of
Hanukkah films.
Egypt, and then
there? So, yeah.
and the holiday.
Oh, God. Also, can we just talk about the amount of the most random cameos that happen just back to back to back?
Yeah.
You get one
Mm,
scene where it's
yeah.
Lindsay Lohan, James Franco, and then also in that scene is John Krasinski and
Yeah.
Catherine Hahn.
Catherine
all
Hahn.
in
Yeah.
like a little bit.
All in one go.
Yeah.
And then later in the thing, you get Dustin Hoffman playing himself.
In the video.
It's like, I was getting whiplash. I was like,
I wonder
what
how
is
much he
going
got
on?
paid for that. Like,
Apparently,
you know.
I found fun fact. I found out that he like lived near that block when it was a blockbuster.
Oh.
Saw all the cameras and came
Walked
in
on.
and just decided to be like, I'm gonna
Please
be
put me in your film.
now.
Funny.
People don't
Oh,
know me anymore.
Speaking of the bit at Blockbuster, he was literally mad at his girlfriend for cheating on him while cheating on his girlfriend.
They weren't Yeah.
It was
Is
definitely a
this
bit
the Ross,
weird.
Shooting.
it's
the
not,
Ross
yeah.
debate of were they on a break? No, he was.
Yeah.
She was away.
She
They
was
weren't like
working
separated on a
away.
break. Yeah, she was
but
just on
yeah,
work.
but he didn't do anything with Kate Winslet.
No, but he was taking her on a date.
He was rizzing hard.
He was
Yeah.
definitely
hard
a bit
rizz being
weird. But...
dropped.
Chemistry was there.
Yeah, and he shouldn't have done that.
You reminded me we could look up trivia for this film.
Yeah. Any fun facts?
Some interesting ones. The Jack Black studio setup is modelled directly off Hans Zimmer's one.
Oh,
Who
wow.
did the score for this film?
I know.
saw
He
that
did
in
this.
the-
Hans, can we film in the
I
gaff,
was like-
please?
I saw it
Music
just
by
before I
Hans
watched
Zimmer?
it, and I was like, "What?" Like,
Film was written specifically with Cameron, Kate, Jude, and Jack all in mind.
Fair.
Oh.
Kate Winslet and the guy who plays the stunted lover, who is not a very nice man.
Oh
Casper.
my god. I
Uh,
hate him.
his name's Rufus, but I can't. Is it Lyle or something?
Something like
I can't
that,
remember.
Yeah.
Rufus
They had
Summer.
previously been in a relationship together.
Oh, he's a dick.
Wait,
I
who
think
and
I
who?
hate someone in the film more.
The
It's such an obvious thing, like
guy that she
you're
loves.
clearly being
Ah.
cheated. Like
Yeah.
Kate Winslet is done.
Lauren,
Yeah.
Love is Blind.
Okay.
And so am I.
Great TV show.
For God's sake, please. Should we review that?
Yeah, let's all watch Love is Blind.
Let's do that.
No, because I've watched it, so can't do that one.
I watched the first
Oh.
season.
It's kind of
Goodness.
put down that Kate Winslet is the Hugh Grant of this movie.
Yes.
Yes, incredibly British and bumbling.
Yeah.
I'd say
Mm.
that. I made more eye contact than I ever expected to make with Jude Law in this film.
I love
But
you.
I'm not completely against it, but
That was
it
a moment in
was-
time for Jude Law. That he was
Honestly.
a very handsome young man.
Yeah.
No,
Just staring.
I was watching it and I was like, I love Jude Law, and then I was like, I like Jude Law when he has glasses on and when he has curly hair. I was like, no, that's just Will.
Oh,
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture.
That is a compliment.
there you go.
I just need a turtleneck and then I'm golden.
But I don't. I think you suit a beard and he suits not a beard.
He's not
Okay.
Andrew Garfield anymore. He's entered his Jude
He
Law.
is
I'm in my
Jude Law.
Jude Law era.
Especially because I've started getting you wearing knitted jumpers as well.
Mhm. I just put
Oh.
Jude Law single-handedly propping up the turtleneck industry.
Yeah. I had Jack Black creeping it up within the first like 5
Creeping it
whatever
up.
It was. It was just. I mean, I don't know if it's just me, but it came across when he was being sincerely romantic as a little bit creepy at times.
Jack
He
Black.
kind of
from,
did this look, and I was like,
Jack
It's
Black
just-
from the Dragon Warrior to the Rizzler.
Yeah, can you see Jack
yeah.
Black as a romantic figure? Because I just see him as like the guy from School of Rock.
Yeah.
I wanted more. Like it felt like we were on Jude Law and Cameron Diaz for so long.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
give me some Jack Black.
The
and Kate
the
Winslet.
structure of this
so long,
film was really like. I mean, it was like we're gonna have like what felt like 45 minutes of this story, then 45 minutes of this one, then another 45 of this, then another 45 of that, and then right the last 5 minutes they'll talk
Yeah,
and
that's
they'll
the
be like
thing.
all happy.
I looked at how long we'd got left, and it was like 10 minutes, and I was like, there's so much to wrap up.
Yeah.
There's so much that needs to happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the bit where she
Thought
sung
that
Mr.
went.
Brightside very loudly.
She became instantly British in those
Yeah.
few moments.
Yeah,
100%.
and
Was
then
that-
I was like, I'm only 20 minutes
Oh,
into
yeah.
this fucking film, and it was.
Yeah.
it was like,
Also, the whiplash of just reminding you that Mr. Brightside's old in 2006.
Bugged me. I think I put it in our chat, but it bugged me when it's like she's like, I know what I need. I need a vacation. No, it's a holiday. It's called the holiday.
Say
Like, it's
the
right
name of
fucking
the
there.
film.
Just say the holiday.
Oh my god, the
And I was
list
like, no. Got a
the
roll
list
credits done.
of places.
Let's
So
go to
what
the
are we
list.
then? On some kind of holiday?
Have you seen the list of places on the like sheet that she's looking at in the holiday?
Yeah, because I circled Leicester and was like, don't do it.
Leicester mentioned.
Imagine
Right.
how much of a different film it'd be if she rocked up in Leicester, got mugged at the train
wanna
station,
go?
and then just cried away to the,
Oh,
to the
God.
travel lodge.
God.
Oh, God. The market's closed. You can't even get a cob anymore.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah.
I will say this: Jude Law's daughters were real cute.
They were
Yeah.
real
That's
cute.
a real good
Oh,
compliment.
yeah.
Are they
yeah,
actually Jude Law's daughters?
No, probably not.
I
But
would imagine not.
I did read the only other interesting trivia was that Iris. I think he had a daughter called Iris, and obviously that is Kate Winslet's name in the film. So yeah, that was cool as well.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
Was the character named after the daughter, or was the daughter named after the character?
It's real weird either way, isn't it?
A
Yeah.
little bit.
It felt it's very much. I'm not really a rom-com guy, but I'm just thinking it feels very much like this is just rom-com. Like whether you
It
like
was
it or not, we're
very
gonna
much
beat it down your
rom-com
neck.
template.
Yeah.
I like. That's why I like the Love Actually and the like About Time, because there's more to them. There's the they're genuinely very funny
Mhm.
and heartwarming, and I'm not saying this wasn't, but I just feel like this is just straight up romance of two pretty people staring at each other. Sometimes when you're like, oh, it's not Frozen, like this is just still the shot that I'm
Yeah, like sometimes
watching. It's not really my
I get the like goosebumps during the lovely romance scenes. Like
I didn't
Stardust isn't one, but I'd get a lot of goosebumps during Stardust when they like realize they're
Yeah.
spoilers.
Haven't
Like
seen it.
Love Actually, 10 Things I Hate About You. Like
Oh,
I just
love 10
Mm.
Things I Hate
didn't
About
get-
You.
yeah.
It's one of my favourite films ever.
Yeah.
that feeling here, which is a bit sad.
one of my main things is that Cameron Diaz learned how to cry.
Yes.
That was the whole film for her. She was
That
learning
was,
how to
yeah.
cry, and she
Oh,
managed
yeah.
2 whole tears. I'm so proud of her. I
That
think
was-
she really deserved that. The
Well done.
character
It was
just
just
Well done, Cameron
strange.
Diaz. What's her name in this film?
No idea.
Amanda.
Yes.
Amanda.
Amanda.
Six.
Nice,
Uh,
Amanda.
Amanda.
Yeah.
For that bit, I was just like, when she was like trying to cry at her desk, and then like
That
there
was
was a bit where
so
she
awkward.
laughed, and I just put, "Bro, is she the Joker?"
She's like,
Those bits as well, where she was talking to herself. I was like, this is not a good.
It was so cringe.
Just have her talk to an assistant or anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both just sat there like Kate Winslet was like, I'm gonna read out everything I'm typing because that's
Well,
what
it's
I
that
do as a
kind of
writer."
naughties kind of,
Kind of
or they're
exposition,
texting each
yeah.
other.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Yeah. Oh, do both the daughters have their own phones? Aren't they like?
That's what I thought.
5 years
Because, like,
old.
he's getting calls from them, and she's like, "Oh, this
Uh,
other girl."
Oh,
so
Yeah.
I mean, I
Although-
just thought it was
although I
like
think-
like the nanny or someone helping and just said that, oh, so and so wants
Yeah.
to talk to you, and there's a.
But it
Oh no, because it said
He's just like-
no, it said the name on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they've clearly
Yeah.
got their own like flip phones, like
Shit. Yeah, it's
It's got
definitely
like a
a flip. It's definitely a flip
ladybug
phone.
phone.
It's got a little janky chain on hanging from it, with
Oh,
a little
yeah.
butterfly or something. Yeah.
Also, Napkin Man was real funny. Oh, I did
Napkin
enjoy
Man
that.
was
You love
great.
Ah,
And
that
Really
made me
enjoyed that.
die. And the way he was like, "Oh, I won't do it. Oh, I will
Yeah.
then." Oh,
Look at them.
that kept me on edge.
Fucking
That's-
parent Riz.
Yeah.
Single dad Riz.
Fucking parent.
The
dad
fact
race.
that the kids warmed to her so quickly was slightly unrealistic.
I saw I saw.
No,
a
they're
vid-
like young girls, like seeing.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
everybody missed them.
Then they were just
Like,
like,
really
"You're my
pretty.
best friend now. Come into my
Yeah.
blanket
I
dance."
saw
know.
some sort of like
he
some
keeps
video
them
the other day
hidden.
taking a
That's
mick out. of it.
why he keeps them hidden. They don't see anyone.
Yeah.
They're allowed out
Just
of the
one-
house.
They're
It's
locked
actually
in
a
their
horror
tent
film.
bedroom.
You go to your grandparents, and then that's it.
You're gonna have sex with more women.
Oh god.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oops.
Isn't it
Yeah.
weird that he had sex in his sister's bed?
I was thinking that. I was like, oh, you're not gonna. Oh no, never mind.
You are.
His
Yeah.
dog.
Do it on the sofa at least. Like,
Yeah, come on.
God, that might be worse, you know. Because then you're in
keep
your
bringing
sister,
over,
then you're in
like,
your sister's
visitors.
living room, your living
Yeah.
quarters. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I feel like the bed's just weirder. It's more intimate, you know.
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe if they. It depends on what sheets they were using, I guess. Like if they just
Is
used the
it?
sheet.
Burnt the sheets
If they
afterwards.
burn the sheets. I
Burn the
think
sheets.
Kate Winslet.
You'll notice the
You did
bonfire in the
what?
background.
And then just burnt the sheets.
Yeah. You know what? I was thinking, like, while we were talking about this hot take. I although I know it's the point of it, and like Kate Winslet's got to end up with Jack Black, and she's got to end up with the other. I feel like Kate Winslet's story would have been like so much more fulfilling if she didn't end up with Jack Black, and her whole thing was just like the love for the old guy
Yeah,
and like
not get with
helping him out and
anyone,
everything.
yeah.
And at the end, and because her thing is so about like almost like her independence and like get away from this wanker, she does this beautiful thing for this person, learns that love is just like love, not it doesn't have to be like that, and I have to rely on all
Yeah.
this.
Love
And then
actually
that's
feels
her
like-
arc, and she's like just whatever. And
You
Jack
should
Black
write
can just
a
chronicle.
rom-com because
Yeah, but it's only edits of The Holiday. That's all it is.
Like
Made
the
the
holiday.
better.
It's chopped down to 45 minutes tops. I keep in the scene at the beginning with Jack Black, just for no context of him trying to kiss that woman's hand, who I did not know was his girlfriend at the beginning. So I was like, this is really weird start. I thought he
The
was just
holiday-
infatuated with her.
The holiday just wraps up after 20 minutes. Cameron Diaz is like, top holiday destinations UK. Skegness comes up. She goes there instead.
The bad Photoshop of her
She's
just like
Yeah.
walking through.
She just stays in a Butlins.
Yeah, if she would like have gone anywhere else, it wouldn't have been that cute and pretty.
I always love like when these. Is Nancy Myers? Is she American? I feel like she's American.
She's American.
Yeah, she's a
Yeah, I
big-
love when Americans make films about England, and it's just the most quaint, beautiful little
Like,
town. It's like,
her
wow.
cottage probably costs more than the fucking mansion.
I know.
Oh,
I know. When she's like, it's a bit
Oh, it's
small, and it's like
small,
I've seen
but
like
it's
I've
so
seen
small.
honestly flats in London that are just a toilet.
It's when we
For,
got
like,
onto the
$2
Ned
grand a
country as
month.
well.
What?
Yeah.
Like
Does
20
she-
minutes from London or something.
Yeah, does she,
Yeah.
that's what I was getting. What's the commute like? Because
She lives in
Is it in
Surrey.
Surrey?
That was,
Surrey,
it's,
yeah.
it's 40
Quite far.
minutes away.
Yeah.
from
Yeah, come
London.
on. I know because when she was going home, I was like, well, that's some commute. This is interesting. How's she getting
Oh,
up?
sorry, it's
Hang on.
40 odd minutes away from London. Depending what train you get.
her,
Yeah,
her
but
poor dog
just
or
feel
whatever it is gets
That's,
out
that's
like
what I
5
thought. I was
o'clock
like,
in the
that dog is
morning.
being left so
and then
alone.
9 o'clock at night. Maybe these are all just terrible people, apart from Jude Law.
Maybe she takes the dog
Maybe.
to look for her.
Well, no,
But
because Jude Law ships his kids off to have sex. So
He does,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah, he does. And it did. I saw this thing the other day again, this video about it, and it's true, and it's always a thing. But like, why is it in the? It's like those like Hallmark sort of like Channel 5 films when it's always like, like the wife died, and it's like when she dies, like last week. But like, it's been so hard, I didn't know if I was gonna move on. Like, it's been 2 years. It's not that long for him to be like.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's nice that he finds it, but I feel like it's sometimes they kind of rush in the whole like she's in and she's boom, and this wasn't too short a time. But why is it a thing with these movies when you have to kill off a parent and then introduce the new person so fast, and they're like, I didn't know if I could ever love again, and the kids are like, yay, mum, and it's like, you remember your old one, like she's still sitting in the hospital, like
Just like the complete opposite of like action films, where it's like in rom-coms, it's like, oh yeah, my wife died a year ago, but I'm moving on, and it's just like an action film. It's like, my wife died 10 years ago. I'm gonna get your ass.
Fucking John Wick spanned 4 films because they killed his dog, let alone
literally,
like,
he killed
know?
his wife died, and they killed his dog, and they literally all 4
And
films.
they stole
followed.
his fucking car.
yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
That's a good
should
ass.
just rename this whole thing to Thommer hates rom-coms.
From his rom-com.
I
Everyone
never
does
would
it
have watched
anyway.
rom-coms before. I have found my niche of rom-coms I really love. I feel like there's just rom-coms with more effort into them than just we're a rom-com. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like this was just like, this is a rom-com and not a
Yeah.
lot else to it.
I think
Oh,
me
wait,
and
I
Emmy
forgot.
should just make a list of like the shit, like the most rom-commy rom-com
Oh,
films and
please,
make Thommer watch
please
them by
do that.
himself.
yeah.
Like no one else
The
wants to.
side series of just me getting more and more different.
What's
It's
that?
like
What's
rickety
that?
cricket. I just come back out looking more and more ragged after each week.
It's been
I just-
300 days.
I lost my eye
just
because I took it
found-
out so I wouldn't have to watch.
The list of the places that she can go in England, and
Oh,
I
here
find
we
it so fucking funny
Uh-huh.
because Preston, Norwich, Newcastle,
Norwich.
That way.
Sorry, man.
but it also has
Norwich.
Ely, which like why does it have Ely? Ripon,
Got a cathedral.
which is like the tiniest, it's the smallest city in the country. Kingston upon Hull, not Hull, Kingston upon Hull,
The better,
yeah.
better of the hulls.
Yeah.
the better version.
Who knows?
But then it has like, hang on, I swear it had like an entire county or
Skegness.
something. Lincolnshire,
Yeah.
The whole
in general.
country.
Just go to the whole of Lincolnshire. It's
The
great.
entirety of it. It was definitely written by someone who just went, "What's England like?"
Let's get a map of England.
Here we go.
Then it
Right.
also has Westminster.
Specifically.
Specifically,
That's really specific.
not part of London.
If you walk 5 minutes in Westminster, you're not in Westminster anymore. Like that's
Yeah.
not. What's the?
There's nothing in Westminster.
It
No.
has
Where do you
and-
live?
Hemel Hempstead.
No, Salford.
Oh, Salford. I've always said
Oh,
Hemel
I think
Hempstead.
so.
Let's go
I had that too.
Hampstead.
Hmm.
And yeah, so and Stoke-on-Trent naturally.
I've been all over this week.
I was gonna say, Karen comes back to the car. I've been all over this week.
The Cotswolds as an entire area, not just like what the fuck. There is
I'm
no.
just Andy's the biggest hater of this film.
Do we
I
not
thought
like
you
this
love this
film?
film. What's
Do we
going on?
not?
I just like picking
I-
this apart because I've seen it that many times that I
You
feel
hate
like
illogical geography, is
Okay,
what you.
okay.
I'm gonna
Other
say
than
I'm
Emmy-
gonna say I mostly didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than Emmy,
Yeah.
would you watch this film again?
Yeah,
No.
No,
I would. I just wouldn't bother waiting until Christmas to watch it again.
not unless
I
I,
was
could edit
gaslit
it.
thinking this was a Christmas film.
It's true. Until we talked about it, I didn't realize how un-Christmassy this film actually is. But goddamn,
never
Especially
made
the bit in America. Bit in the UK, it's beautiful. It's exactly what you'd expect. Like little town they go into. and
Yeah.
Obviously, Kate Winslet's house looks amazing. And then you just in the US, you couldn't tell.
Yeah,
Windair. It was a bit
this-
Windair.
no mention. Oh yeah, the
Bit
Incredible
Windair.
Sands or whatever that Jack Black talks about. It's a good
Yeah.
film.
Yeah, they're mentioned once and then doesn't
Mhm.
Never
not spoken
controversial.
about again.
was
I
strange
understand, I
film.
understand this is a classic, but maybe it's just not for me because yeah,
Yeah,
I,
it's probably. I
enjoy
understand
that.
for people who love rom-coms, it's a very rom-commy, nice rom-commy film.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
No.
just takes fun. I don't know.
maybe,
Just being a little.
maybe
we
we
should
just feel
make
love.
miserable. Hey,
I love love because Stardust exists, Lauren. I love
Yeah.
love.
We'll get to it eventually.
3 years time.
3 years
2000.
time.
About time, just all-round beautiful
About
film,
Time.
rom-com, but I adore
Elf.
it in every way.
That's a
Mhm.
Christmas rom-com.
Elf is a Christmas rom-com. Hey, Iron Man 3 is more Christmassy than this film.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It
honestly.
might be. It might
Because
be.
at least there's
Something
like a Christmas
Batman
tree and
Returns or something.
yeah,
Batman Returns is a Christmas film.
Christmassy, far more Christmassy.
No, it's a
Than
film
the
at
holiday.
Christmas.
No, he saves
No,
Christmas.
this is a film at Hanukkah.
This
This is a film at-
film at
Hanukkah, it's a Hanukkah film.
Scrooge. That's a
and
Christmas
New
film.
Year's.
One of the trivia was like all the guys at the Hanukkah dinner are Jewish, and I'm like, cool.
They were
Oh,
dedicated
wow.
to keeping it the most realistic
Yeah.
Wow.
Hanukkah scene.
Someone who wrote that was just like, I got a banger here. Like, no one's gonna know this.
Is Jack Black
Wait till you find out.
Jewish?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe that's why he wasn't in the scene. He wasn't allowed in or something. I don't know.
He was literally there.
Wasn't it?
Jack Black was there.
Did
Is
you watch
Jack
the film?
I don't remember. I don't remember. So I purged it instantly. I don't remember what happened. I thought it was the bar that Jude Law invites her to. Is it
Nominated
not?
Jewish.
When she appears and she's across the table and they're just smiling at each other for another
That was a
45
good
seconds.
shot. That was a good shot. That was like
Although-
fucking Batman.
Although
she did.
Jack
She did. I
Black
love
is an atheist, but he identifies as nominally Jewish.
Who? Jack
Oh.
Black?
Yeah,
Right,
and,
okay.
and has decided to raise his children in the Jewish faith as well.
He was raised
I
Jewish.
wouldn't think of Christmas films. Lord of the Rings, but specifically Fellowship of the Ring.
Is a Christmas film.
It's a Christmas film. They leave
It
Rivendell on
starts-
the 25th.
It starts September
Yeah.
22nd on Bilbo's
Mhm.
birthday.
Yeah, Bilbo's birthday. Yeah. So it does go into Christmas. That's fair.
No, they leave Rivendell as the Fellowship on the 25th.
Oh, they leave. Oh, Rivendell on the 25th.
Mhm.
Okay. Wow.
No,
Oh, that's
it's
cool.
also a Christmas film.
What?
Narnia.
Oh yeah, that's really
It's a
good.
snowy film. Is it a Christmas film as well?
Oh, they're
Santa
putting up
Claus-
the Christmas
Santa
tree.
Oh,
Claus
Santa-
gives them
Santa's in it.
Weapons in this film.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, most awesome version of Santa.
Yeah.
I've completely forgotten about that.
He gives him the sword and the bow and all that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And that's in like I've seen a few versions when he does that. So he's definitely Santa is pretty gangster in the Narnia universe.
Yeah.
That's
It's-
pretty good.
obviously,
It's only what I got. It's just got everything you'd need. I don't know where that.
because it's Narnia is mostly a Christian tale. Like the Bible, Santa delivers Probably not.
Mass weapons of destruction.
Like the God.
Hey Jesus, here's some water.
We're gonna have a very
Don't blow
specific
some
audience
lime.
for this.
So we've now offended the Jewish community and
Gold,
Christians.
frankincense, and murder, motherfucker.
Judas.
Equally, then no one can.
That's the tagline for
That's
this
true.
episode.
If
Gold,
we
frankincense,
all
and murder,
come
motherfucker.
together and hate on
Oh.
all religion, then they
And
can't
then,
hate.
so what have we got left to offend? Let's just list them and just.
Islam. All right.
Hinduism, Buddhism.
Make our way through it.
Yeah. Have you talked through everything on your lists? I didn't make a.
I have not. No.
I had 2
Let me see.
sentences.
Anything else you want to talk
Jude
about?
Law weeping at
Oh.
the end got me.
Yeah.
That was the one thing that, like, just seeing his little like.
Oh yeah, okay, that was
When
very
she
I'm
went
gonna
back in, yeah.
shed a little tear.
that was very sweet. I had
I'll-
something on here I've not said, and I can't remember what. Oh, that was it right here. It says I thought it did Jack Black dirty at the very, very beginning because the voiceover lines up with a lingering shot on him before it cuts away, and it's just like the voiceover says like love can be blind. I know that to be true, and then it just lingers on Jack Black, and I was like, oh, this poor geezer, and it
They
just
were like,
cuts
Jack
like that.
Black is not conventionally
Yeah.
attractive, so
But you say something with a voiceover like, what's that conveying? It's conveying you're like, Jack Black. Well, poor geezer.
Like-
Yeah.
Especially in that film, he's not like an unattractive person.
No.
no.
No, not at all. But I'm just they definitely did him dirty with
Yeah, of course.
layering that how they did,
I just thought about
Over.
it. Isn't it funny that the driver that drove Cameron Diaz to the cottage said he couldn't go down the lane.
That annoyed me
Apart from the end where
much.
he drove down the lane to pick her up, but then couldn't drive back to drop her back off. I was
Yeah.
He was like,
weird.
yeah, I can't go down here because I can't turn around. When at the start of the end scene, he's driven down and his car's facing
Right,
the other
yeah.
way. And then
I
he
mean, I
drives
did
back the other way.
I did slightly take it that he was messing with her because I think he sort of smiled as she got out of the car at the beginning because she was all like heels up, and I thought, oh, maybe he's just like taking a piss as a
He's
local.
Doesn't understand British roads.
hmm
Yeah, I don't know.
I just
But-
put the worst taxi driver since Taxi Driver.
That's good. That scene at the end though, when she has to run back to the house, is comically too long. And I don't think in a way that they meant it. And she's got her heels
Can
on.
you
That's her
imagine it
running
'cause
across
she
the
stops
field.
running and then catches
Yeah.
her breath and then
Carries on.
with it.
But it's like either side, it just goes on for too long. Where it's like it feels like I know they're making a joke in the middle, but it feels like they didn't mean to do that for the rest of it. It just feels like it's like, come on, make it to the house, please get there, so this can be done.
Cameron Diaz bad in this film.
Anyone else? I don't.
Also, I know what you're saying about that last scene with Jude Law where he's crying, but that scene got completely ruined for me because I'm just so brain rotted that I just got mentally image flashbanged by this picture of this guy. Just when he did and I just started just cackling when it's not funny. It's just like, why does he look like that one cat?
This is gonna be Will throughout the entire thing. There's gonna be a
That's-
really bad scene, and we're all just like, "Oh, this one really got me." And Will's like, "That was funny."
But it's just like she opens the door and he's just there like. It just killed me. It shouldn't have, but it did.
Oh god.
And another bit that I found really funny is so she drives herself into town, right? She really struggles to drive in. She's like crashing into cars and stuff. When she eventually gets parked, the first thing she says is, "I need a drink."
That's
She's-
what
I
to
just-
say.
Brilliant.
You don't need a drink.
And then she's drinking while she's going around the shop. She has to drive
She's
herself
becoming
home.
British. This is just
This is what she
British
is.
way.
Oh,
I did also notice. I did also notice, and it may be there's some context that I'm missing here, or that the entire audience is missing. But she really struggles to drive in England, and Kate Winslet doesn't seem to struggle to drive in America. And I'm sure she didn't have. I mean, I don't. Maybe her car was still right hand side, but she would have been driving on the left, right? So she didn't have a
there's a
problem with
good
that. And she
chance
does
as
say she'd
well.
never been to LA. I'm pretty sure.
There's a good chance as well that what she would have been driving is an automatic because America.
Yeah.
So it's probably a lot
Okay.
easier. And then you've
Yeah,
got
but still
Cameron Diaz
navigating
having
the
to drive a
opposite side.
manual old banger mini.
That's fair. That's a good point. Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't be able to like just hop in a manual if I've never driven one before.
Yeah. But it is easier if you've had a drink, to be fair. So
It is.
100%.
100%.
It is a
Very
lot.
big.
Driving in general is a
Yeah.
lot easier
It's
if
a
you've
lot.
had a drink.
Here on
Uh.
These Films, we condone.
we are sponsored by AA.
The AA or is in Alcoholics
Yeah.
Anonymous?
Accident services when you draw. For God's sake.
We're sponsored by local AA meetings. Guys, it's fine. You
I'd
know?
rather be insured by the insurance company.
If you don't go to the AA, you'll probably need the AA at some point. So
That's true.
it's a good. They work in tandem. So
Unless
Yeah.
I
it's
literally put so Kate Winslet and Jack Black love story, two hardworking, taken for granted people fall in love. Cameron Diaz and Jude Law love story, two alcoholics bump into each other and fall in love.
Jack Black's love story. This is like being cheated on by this woman,
hmm
and then just goes, "Is there any other woman around? Oh, you'll do."
You're right.
You know what I mean?
a little bit. You've also been cheated on. We're both sad.
We're
That
both,
works.
that's
Yeah.
like manipulation.
That's
It's
not
Like,
bad.
what?
Well, he's like, oh, you're sad. I'm gonna use your sadness to get what I want.
Cure my sadness.
I feel
I
like
thought you said inflation, and I was like,
Yeah,
I don't really.
I feel like
Well,
Iris though,
the
not
pound
only
goes up.
she been cheated on, she doesn't realize that she's the side piece as well.
It's so
Yeah,
much that
yeah.
It's so
she
fun.
spends the whole time being like, oh, maybe he's like,
Maybe
he's
he loves me.
changed, maybe he loves me.
I think the
Like,
engagement should have been a massive turn off.
I think
Well,
the
guys-
whole
guys,
thing should
remember-
have
Yeah.
Guys, remember,
His
love is
smile
blind.
should have been a turn off. It was so
Blind.
It
good.
was, just look at this ugly ass Jack Black. You know.
Love is blind. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Not the TV show.
Not a TV show. Not the
which
TV
we're
show.
watching and reviewing
We are.
No,
Definitely.
no
every
thanks.
episode.
No,
I do remember thinking, like, though, I mean, I know that they spend a bit of time right at the end, but I remember being like, I think 3/4 of the way into this film, being like, we've not developed the Jack Black, Kate Winslet thing, like, at all. Like, we've never seen them together yet, again.
They've hung out like once.
They-
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they hang out
yeah.
like twice, and then he kind
Solid
of just
one time.
rizzes her up a little bit, and
Yeah.
And
then
then he
he's
just
also
goes, "Can I
Oh
come
my-
to yours for New Year's, please?"
No,
Yeah.
he just got back from his exes. He just goes, "I'm just gonna leave our
Lame.
dinner. I'm just gonna go back."
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was
Holiday.
the holiday.
That
That was
was
the
the
holiday.
I
Are we
just
giving
put a
it-
star.
We're giving it a star rating. Are we giving it a
I give it
have
five.
our own rating system?
Maybe we could come up with like a, everyone has to give like a one word or something, like a one word. I don't know. I find it hard to give.
Do
the
Do we have
star
like a
sometimes,
top,
but-
you know, like in Top Gear where they had
something.
like the test tracks and you kind of just
Oh,
like
we should get,
list
like,
them,
the-
and we just slowly build up because then you've got like that thing of like, is it better or worse than
That's
the holiday?
good,
And it's
I like
is it
that.
Better or worse than. So we
Good
could,
job we got this. Good job we got this film app called Letterboxd. You know what I mean? We can make a list.
oh, we could do.
Oh,
it.
eh.
I just be like a proper like
Yeah,
long
like a
form
ranking,
list,
like a thing. Like,
Yeah.
is this like? When
Mm.
and you just go like, where do you
holdovers
put it?
list, Is it better or worse than the holiday?
It's where
That's
it's,
true.
it's better than the holiday.
It's better than the
Oh, sorry,
holiday. I
spoilers.
mean.
Say that, and I haven't seen it. It's better than the holiday.
I mean,
Sorry, Emmy.
This whole
Sorry.
thing is just going to be Summer hating rom-coms, Reese and Emmy hating each other's opinions.
Yeah.
we both love Stardust. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Stardust.
Who doesn't love Stardust?
I've
You
talked
literally have
about
to be like
Stardust in this
Hitler
review
level
more
to
than
like
this.
hate Stardust.
Hitler level.
Honestly, to hate Stardust
Yeah.
is such a likable film.
Yeah.
That's such a red flag, isn't it?
It's
I
like
hate Stardust.
there's nothing like there's something in it that everyone will like. Like there's
Yeah.
pirates, there's princesses, there's magic, there's
Hot witches.
Actually, for all the right wing people, it does have Ricky Gervais in it. So
it does have Ricky
Yeah.
Gervais in
But then for the left wing people, they shut him up. You know?
it.
Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe.
There's a lot of pressure to like this film.
So it's
Yeah. Same. Man.
Don't feel any pressure. You'll just love it.
there's the guy from Harry Potter, but not like in a problematic way. He's just chill. He's a goat. He can't talk.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Dad
cool,
from
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
Weasley's dad.
Yeah.
yeah. Gets
Right.
turned into a goat.
No, he is a
And-
goat.
yeah.
He gets turned into a person.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, he's
he
a
is a
goat
goat.
that gets turned into a person and then turned into a woman.
No.
Oh, no, that's the
No,
other one.
no,
That's the
let's
other one.
let's not go to it. Laura,
Oh God.
Laura, this is a good answer.
This is what we mean by this
So
film.
the other guy becomes a goat
nuts.
and then becomes a woman.
Bernard.
But
Um,
This is a good ass film. Yeah, that was The Holiday. Do we
That
give
was
it a
good.
rating or are we giving it a ranking thing? What are we doing?
I
Yeah,
think
how
it's
we
just
doing?
honorarily the first on that list.
it is
Yeah.
And let's put it at the bottom.
the second last on the list.
How
But
many-
it's
how
also
many-
at the top, and it's
Laura,
also
how
in the
many
middle.
films are on the roulette right now?
Seven.
There are 77 entries,
Right,
but that's including like
77. There we go.
including like series. and-
It's not that
Includes
bad.
No,
It's
of course
not
Or
bad.
that other Christmas one.
They
I
were
had,
a
a- I,
lot.
had, a- I had a good time. You know,
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah.
It's not going to be bottom of the list.
No, it's not. I don't think
No.
so.
If we had to give it a
Because
star,
Transformers is on there, Emmy, and
That's going to be at the top.
Transformers are
We
great.
also-
You watch your mouth, Lauren. You
Transformers.
watch-
Transformers
What
is
do you
more of
watch
a
my mouth?
Christmas film than this is.
if you tell me that Romeo and Juliet lore is in one of the
Not
top
that
films-
one. Not that one.
not that
no.
one.
Not that one.
That's the- no.
Not that one. Yeah.
That might be one of my veto films.
Oh,
No.
I don't
One of
think
your
we should have
three.
vetoes. I think you're in it or you're not. You know what I mean?
But then you only get to veto one of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Number one.
That's true. So we'll start off with the fifth one. You can veto that,
You
and then we'll
can't
watch one
veto
through four.
Transformers films. You just get to veto 3 films.
Yeah,
Film.
3 films.
Yeah, there you go.
Can't game a system like that.
You could veto Transformers
will
1, 2,
watch
3, and then
some
watch
of
the
them.
fourth one if you want.
I don't like.
You'd be real confused. Actually,
No, you wouldn't.
you would be.
I say
Big
I say-
robots go boom. That's it. That's all you need to
Get
know.
into Cars. I don't think it's that deep.
That
I
some
say
of them
just
turn into
stop
planes and
hating
tanks and
films.
helicopters. One of
It's
them
not that
turns
deep,
into
but
a
some of them turn into
speaker,
planes.
And then in a later film, one of them turns into
A woman
Beats by Dre and a woman, yeah,
and a beast by Dre. Yeah, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
and a
Yeah.
Turns
Coca-Cola.
into
No,
a woman.
it turns into a woman, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
It
T1000
kinda
kind of
takes away from
situation.
the
I
whole
think.
thing, but
It's so strange. It makes no
don't know.
sense. Also, the product placement in those films, you could, if you took a shot every time you saw some sort of
Hey,
product
those,
placement in
those
Transformers, you
CGI
would
effects
die.
are not cheap, right? Let them
Yeah,
have
that's fair.
their.
That's fair. They're very in your face.
how is this
I
massive
won't veto
Transformers?
Transformers. I'll
We
leave-
managed to turn into
It's gonna-
Transformers.
It's gonna happen every
It's-
time.
this
It's
is just
fucking
Transformers stuff.
Transformers.
We're
We're gonna be like, this
Thinking
film has
every
Mark
time.
Wahlberg. Who was
How does
also in
this relate to
Transformers.
Transformers?
Surely
Please,
there's no other Mark Wahlberg film on
before
this
we end
list.
up talking
I
about
don't
Transformers.
think there is. Let me
I don't
have a
think so.
look.
I don't think
Although
there's-
Ted, anyone seen Ted?
No, I just don't like Mark Wahlberg that much.
Could put Ted on.
No,
there,
I'm not
yeah.
a massive Mark Wahlberg.
Bill
fan,
and Ted
but
is
I
on
like
there.
him.
like,
but-
like Kevin Hart. He can only play Mark Wahlberg.
My problem with
Yeah.
Friends is
Yeah.
that's really like that's the kind of humor that I just don't find funny. So now I'm sat through the
Yeah.
entire film just
Yeah,
like,
we're good.
It's
Mm.
not for everyone, yeah.
Who? Mark Wahlberg or Kevin
oh,
Hart?
just the humor. I just don't find it funny.
Like in
Humor or
Ted films.
just in
Humor
general?
as in ha ha ha.
Aha.
No,
it's
humor
like-
in general or in just in that.
yeah,
in
I
that
don't
film.
have a sense of humor at all.
I don't like humor. I don't like funny things.
I don't. That kind of film is just not.
Well, Ted. Are we on about Ted?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
fair. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. No, I've never watched it, but I do like Seth MacFarlane.
I do
So-
like Ted.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
But we don't. I don't think we have to put Ted on the list, surely.
We've
That's
got
okay,
enough
any-
films.
That's okay. Any more suggestions?
Got enough
I'm
films.
just gonna bagger off.
Will's like, no more films.
No films.
No,
there you
no
go, I
fucking
think we've got-
films.
I think we've got a good spread.
We've got a good load. We've got a
We've
good
got a
load.
good spread. It's a
Can
good
I
spread.
do what, Summer?
We've got a
good what?
good load. I think I said.
Damn.
Damn.
We got a good load.
We got a good load.
Sperm.
Fuck's sake.
Do you think the old guy had a good load?
Just dust at that point.
In my version, we'll find out. So,
Oh god.
And that's the end of Lauren Hates Film.
hey.
Yeah, next week is Holdovers. I really enjoy that film.